Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Haosen Zhang.
Before I begin my thesis, may I ask everyone to close your eyes and feel your breath. Ocean wave and the sleeping human breath share almost the same frequency. When you hear the ocean, your body doesn't just enjoy it, it recognizes it. It starts to follow, you just slow down. Please open your eyes. From a young age, I've been unusually sensitive to sound. Even now, I can only fall asleep in complete silence. But there's one exception. I remember as a children in my grandparents' house, lying in garden chair at night, watching the stars, falling asleep to the sound of summer. Even now, whether I'm happy or low, I find myself sitting under a tree, listening to the leaves, letting the sound of nature move through me. Those are the only moments I feel truly at peace. Nature sounds were found more beneficial for stress reduction than even a quiet environment. Lower heart rate, blood pressure, and respiratory rate. But I start to realize fewer and fewer of us have access to that. Over half of Americans adults report spending 5 hours or even fewer outside in nature each week. Nationwide, 100 million people, including 28 million children, do not have a park with a 10 minutes walk of home. So I begin this thesis for myself and also for everyone who loves the sounds of nature but no longer have the time or the space to experience them. Hi, I'm Haosen. My thesis, Good Vibrations, centering the hum of nature in everyday life. But why do nature sounds make people feel at ease? It is the frequency, the pitch, the volume, or something deeper. To explore this, I designed a workshop called the Sound Exploration Journey, working with 4 participants who share a high sensitivity to sound and music. One of the most interesting conclusions I reached was that it's less about the frequency or the pitch and more about the predictability. Unpredictable sounds, like sudden spike in a waveform, keep the brain on alert. Predictable sounds with their regular even patterns tell the brain, nothing's coming, you're safe. To go deeper, I consulted subject matter experts and explored further research and the literature. All the research indicate that nature sounds are more predictable and familiar to us from the perspective of evolution. We've been hearing nature sounds since humans first appeared on Earth. Ocean waves, rainfall, wind present simple patterns that humans have encountered through evolution. These patterns signal environmental stability, which are crucial for survival. The brain continues to scan the environment and rapidly respond to emergency of regular patterns, even when these are not behavioral relevant. Also, over 1,000 years of evolution, humans have developed an inherent affinity for nature and other living organisms. Nature sounds, which has accompanied human evolution, are deeply encoded in our neurobiology, which soothes us along the way. So how may we use the familiarity and the predictability of nature sounds to bring comfort to people? I designed Oracle, a subscription service that delivers nature soundscape through a physical magazine. Unlike a regular magazine, when you flip the pages, the sound automatically play, and you can stream them anytime through an app. Every soundscape is reviewed by sound scientists to ensure the waveform is completely stable. We customize the magazine based on the city or country you grew up in. So when you're far from home, the sound have accompanied you your whole life and never out of reach. Whether you're from Canada, Iceland, or China. Going deeper with my research, if you want to use sound in our daily life, active participation, like singing, playing instruments, bring a deeper sense of calm than simply listening. For example, Sing Fit is an app that encourages people living with dementia to sing actively, boosting their mood and stimulating emotional memory. There's a proof of this in an unexpected place, ASMR. ASMR is a deep sense of relaxation triggered by sound. Creator invites you to actively participate by role play as a doctor, asking, "How are you feeling?" The deeper you participate, the calmer you feel. So how might we bring the same active participation to nature sounds? I create 自然 house. 自然 means nature in Chinese. It's a sound experience rooted in something ancient. In prehistorical times, we will always actively participate in nature sounds. When we're walking barefoot on the ground, the leaves respond beneath our feet. We will constantly create sound interaction between ourselves and the nature world. 自然 house recreates that. Through sound, it transforms every object in your home into nature. When you're tapping on your keyboard, you hear falling leaves. When you vacuum, you hear wind move through the trees. I further imagine how this will happen in modern life. An app paired with smart sensors with motion sensor inside that detect both the vibration of objects themselves and the interaction between you and them. Whatever moves around you is translated into a nature sound of your choice. Put your headphones on, and every moment become a part of a living nature world. For setting up the sensor, you just need to put it on any object in your house. For example, a microwave. This is a normal microwave sounds like. And here comes our sensor. As you see, the sensor is in white light mode now. Once the sensor starts connecting, the blue light flashes. Name the sensor. Select its location in your room. Choose the sound that you like to replace for the original sound. If you connect successfully, the app will automatically generate a card for the sensor, so your microwave will sound like this after you're finishing the setting up. This can also use for vacuuming or even flushing your toilet. My design went deeper by a quote. SME talked about when she hears a nature sound, she wants to be nature more instead of just listen to it. So how may we help people feel genuinely connect to nature, even at home? Caesarism engage with nature sound through flora practice. Caesarism means the sound of a wind moving through leaves. In my thesis, it's a vase. I start with sketches, built with foam and joint compound, and I took the motor from a massage gun and assembled them by 3D printing and heat insert screws. So we got a motor with a vibration base, which shake the branches to make the sound of nature. As you customize live instrument, different branches make different sounds, like the notes in the song. Unlike a traditional noisemaker that simply play recorded sound, the real tree branches as a medium bring the real nature sound indoors. I will end with something my expert Danqi told me. When I hear the squirrel sound, I feel like I become a squirrel, like I become a part of nature. And that's everything I want my design to do, to bring us closer to the nature we've always been a part of. Words can't express how grateful and how much that I love my teachers and my friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Haosen.
Thank you, Sinclair.
I love your flower shaker.
Thank you.
It's such a fun product. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you. How are you feeling?
I feel like a squirrel.
You need mud.
Yes, Monty.
Again, I start synthesizing all the various projects that we're looking at. I think of Anna's car future and autonomy and the sounds and the honking. So where are we going? I love this idea of our appliances and our technology as it increasingly industrializes, somehow merging back into nature with more references, sonic references to nature. So how do you see, how do you hear that future emerging?
Well, I'm glad that people start to realize how sound important to us, and I'm glad people use sound consciously in design. And I would say in the future, I think people gonna build designs using more sound and just bring us back to that calming Asian time.
More sensory experience.
Yeah.
I hope you have a very quiet sleep tonight.
I will.
You deserve it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, House.